Hi guys, first of all, good morning to everyone. Today is day 37 of cracking cat in 120 days. And you know, this is my morning schedule where I do English speaking practice with the help of ChatGPT. I ask ChatGPT some questions and ChatGPT responds according to my answers and give suggestion like where I am wrong, where I need to improve, and what are the other contextual vocab that can be used here. So this is how I am practicing English speaking daily. Today I got late, but no worries. The thing is, you need to be consistent, and I am consistent. Now I am showing you my screen where I will ask chat questions, and you guys can see that. Right. So here you can see this was about yesterday that chat asked me questions and I answered these questions. And chat gave me corrections, vocab, extra vocab, everything. Now I'm asking again chat to do the same thing for today. I'm asking, hi chat, hi chat. I'm asking you to ask me questions, 10 questions on different theme. I want to practice speaking English. And after when I answer all the question, you will reply in the format that I earlier prompted, like in 9 column format, and then one extra final column where you will give me a panel ready answer, which should be perfect. So now I am submitting this. You guys can see I have submitted this. Sometimes what happens that internet fluctuates. So to convert my dictation into text, that takes time. And today Wi-Fi signal is strong, but let's see, is it taking time or it is taking time or not. So while this is while chat is converting my dictation to text, I want to share you something, guys. Like, so while chat is converting my dictation to text, I want to share you something. This thing is what I did yesterday. Yesterday, I watched a 4 hour duration of lecture of Quant where I watched sequence and series and inequality. And then in LRDA section, I also completed selection and distribution yesterday. Then in VR sections, I solved one RC, sorry, two RCs, then Hindu editorial newspaper analysis, and then vocab revision. So actually, my effort on VRC was not up to mark. I want to increase that effort in VRC because I know I'm lagging and lacking both in VRC. So I need to push more. And similarly in VLRDI, I have to do more tests because if I don't give test, I know there is no profit of studying that long hours if you are not testing your studies, your learnings. The more important thing that CAT is about how you test, how you use your time. So all about using time and giving test and revising from the test, learning from the mistakes, everything compiles up and then your result will come. So I should not avoid test because test is the key which make the temperament or my understanding of how to attempt questions, which questions I should avoid, or left because in exam you are not supposed to do every questions. You are supposed to do only those questions which are clickable in one go because you don't have that much time that you are trying every questions, and if that it doesn't happen, doesn't solve, you are moving to next. Then if you go by this, you can't solve the 12 or 13 questions that are asked. So you need to be strategic that okay, if this type of questions come, I will solve those questions. If don't come, I will move forward and do some other. But don't, if I am using 2 minutes and don't solve that and do it for similarly every question, then eventually I wasted my every. Let's suppose I wasted my, let's suppose what? I wasted my 30 minutes around. So this is not working. So it's all about taste. If you give taste, it is good and it is beneficial for you. So I am planning to purchase taste series from, sorry, from not on today because the price has reduced. So I'm planning to buy test series. I'm planning to buy a IMS plus test series. Okay, now I am sharing you again my screen. Maybe that has loaded. Yeah, it is. So now I'm showing you my screen here. You guys can see that today again chat gave me same questions that it gave me earlier, like what skill do you think your college education has helped you develop the most? So that means it is more similarly making the same sense like what you learned in your college days. So it is the same thing. Then career goals, what industry or sector excites you the most? So these are the questions that I have answered. But so I prompted again that give me new questions. So chat gave me new questions. So now let's reply one by one. I'm answering the first questions. The first question is about education. If you could redesign the education system in India, what one change would you make? If I could redesign the education system in India, I would improve the exam management system and the period of the from taking exam to recruiting a aspirant for a job because these are the crucial time. In India, some exams took around 5 years to complete from application filling to taking exam and recruiting a aspirant. So their 5 years lost and wasted successfully. So I would change, I would improve the and make the system fast and yeah, fast. So the time not wasted. Now, career goals. What does success in your career mean to you personally? Again, the same questions. I have answered these questions many times, but yeah, if it comes, I will answer again. So, what does success in your career mean to you personally? For me, success is like when you are financially stable, you and your family are healthy. You are in a good, healthy relationship, and you have a good work-life balance. So this is success mean to me personally. Then in question number three, global affairs about how has the rise of China as an economic power impacted India? The rise of China as an impact economic power the rise of China as an economic power impacted India in several ways. If I talk about manufacturing, so China's manufacturing industry is so vast that other global companies who are looking to get a establish a plant in India, they are more likely to go to China because the tax system, the labor cost, all in China are cheaper than India. So it is affecting and impacting India by placing the opportunity for India. Then if I talk about other thing like and the technology, China is so vast in technology that it affects India also. When China is growing, India is not growing. China's economic is increasing, and everyone knows that if I talk about Operation Sindoor, that indirectly China was also involved in that. So means China was also involved that. So by that economy, they are using that economy to capture the land, they capture, they influence the other people like that. So India is getting impact by China. Now, if I talk about technology, do you think smartphones are making people smarter or more distracted? Smart people, sorry, smartphone is doing this both work. Sometimes it is it causes distraction, but the main purpose is to make people smarter and efficient and reduce the gap between relationship due to the long distance. So more addiction comes when we use mobile phone for not a limited time but for unlimited time. So this is how technology means mobile phone making us smarter as well as and distracting too. Now if I talk about culture, which Indian festival do you think best represent India's diversity and why? Which Indian festival you think best represent India's diversity and why? If I talk about a festival that represent India's diversity, it is Khichdi, means Makar Sankranti. When Makar Sankranti comes, you can see in India's every part, Makar Sankranti is named differently. Means in our Bihar, we named it as Makar Sankranti. Then in other places it is Pongal. Then in other places it is other thing. Means different in different places. It has different names, and their way of celebrating this festival are different. So this is the celebration that shows diversity in India in terms of culture. Now you talk about hobbies. If you had to if you had to teach one of your hobbies to others, what would it be and how? If I had to teach one hobby of mine to other, it would be about consistency. I will teach them how to be consistent and how not to waste time because I have wasted too much time, so I know the value of time. And now I am feeling that time is crucial. Earlier, I used to think like, okay, okay, I'm not doing today. I'll do it today, tomorrow. And same thing happens every time. So I know that time is crucial. So I would love to give the advice or the experience that don't waste time. If you waste time, you will be getting in problem. Then in question six, hobbies. If you had to, sorry, it is done. In question 7, leadership and teamwork. How would you motivate a team that has experienced failure? First, I would meet everyone personally in a team and show empathy towards them. Then I would suggest, I would give advice and motivate by saying this like failure is a part of life. So up and down comes in life. You don't need to get motivated or by success or demotivated by failure. You need to be consistent. Like you need to find the solution of that problem and the reason behind the failure and then work on it. If you are working on it, it is good. So I will motivate like that. Then in question 8, ethics. Is it ever acceptable to compromise on ethics for business survival? It is saying it is acceptable to compromise on ethics for business survival. Actually, for business survival, ethics is important. If you are if your integrity is strong towards company, then business will automatically survive. So for survival of business, you don't need to compromise your ethics. But if you are strict to your integrity, your business will definitely survive and will grow. In question 9, current issues. What do you think about the role of startups in shaping India's economy? India's in shaping India's economy, startup plays a very crucial role. It's not about the e- growing economy. It also about inspiring youths, and youths can generate the economy in variety of ways. So if startups are inspiring youth, youths are participating in startups. So it is indirectly growing in economy and shaping India's economy. Like if I talk about la means every year we can see that so many startups are coming, which is helping India's economy to grow or making India in a business means uh, like hub of business. Then question 10, future vision. Imagine India in 2047 at 100 years of independence. What would you like it to look like? Sorry, time limit. Sorry, it's time. You can see I can't answer in questions and record it because of the time limit of ChatGPT. It is ended, but no worries, I am answering the 10th questions. So it is about future vision. It is asking, imagine India in 2047 at 100 years of independence. What would you like it to look like? So I'm imagining India in 2047. It would look like that India's infrastructure has been transformed and on it is a global level infrastructure. Then in terms of business, India is doing business that inspiring the whole world and global opportunities in India are very big. Then in terms of healthcare, India's healthcare should be grown. Means overall India should be developed. I am thinking, I am imagining like that. Now it is actually My only nine answer has been submitted. Has been submitted what? Actually, chat recorded only nine answers. I thought I would record 10 answers, but chat only recorded nine answers because of their time limit. So from tomorrow onwards, I will try to give only answers in short and concise way. So all the answers. So I will be able to answer all the questions. You guys can see that I am using if I talk about, if I talk about, if I talk about. So these are the words are taking time and filling the limitation of the words that are limited. Means you can maybe submit around 1000 word or 1500 word, and by I am using if I talk about many times, it is adding more words and which has no importance and just limiting my recording. So I need to avoid that, and I will try to avoid it from tomorrow. Actually, it is taking time. So I hope you guys are also preparing well for your CAT exam, which because it is around. If I talk about how many days are left, so 120 minus 37, it's around 80 and three more days, so 83 days. So today is 6th September 2025. If I include today, so it is around 84 days are left. So you guys can't afford to waste time. Means 1 hour, 2 hour, you can't wait. You can't waste. You are not able to waste. So please be focused. Be focused on your studies because this is crucial time and use it in a way that give your 200%, whatever it takes. If it takes that you are not getting enough time, but you need to do na. If you have a dream to pursue an MBA from top B schools, you need to sacrifice something. Maybe you need to sacrifice your sleep. Maybe you need to sacrifice your time that you are sharing to your relationship. So you need to sometimes you need to sacrifice those things. If you sacrifice, you know that this is for my better future. If I sacrifice this thing today, not completely, but yeah, for an extent, if you sacrifice those things, you are taking responsibility that I am going to make this thing and make this thing continuous in future because I am working for betterment of that, for betterment of this. So this is how you are supposed to do work hard. I am not that old that I can give you advice or motivation. I am just sharing that the time is very crucial. Everyone should use it wisely and not just study randomly that I am studying this, I am studying this, I'm studying this. Make your plan and work on that plan. Don't get distracted by, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Make your plan and stick to that. You will be reach there towards your goal. You need to only focus on the single thing. Okay. So again, yeah, it has convert. Sorry, you guys can see my answer got deleted. I need to answer this again, but no worries. My answer got recorded. That is enough. So sometimes chat do the same, do this thing, like they don't record properly. So okay, no worries. I have answered these questions. You guys can see that. Now I am revising the yesterday's lesson. Okay, one more thing. I am I am learning vocab from Nimisa Bansal ma'am because in 1 hour she make me remind like 300 words. So it is beneficial for me. It is beneficial for me means revise 300 words or 200 words in a single go, and it is in a constructive way means a single idea and then what can we inform from that idea and what are the vocabs of that idea. Like if I talk about barbaad karna, so it is can be destruction. It can be words related to destructions too. So they are she is giving like 100 words, 200 words. Sometimes a single word she is giving synonym like 50 words. So I am saying, okay, if I know one word, I can know this. I can know this 50 words too. So this is helping. If I show you how, wait, I'm showing you. So it's taking time, but no worries. I'm looking for, yeah, this is 5th September PDF vocab. You guys can see. Actually, Wi-Fi is not working properly. Okay, no worries. I am showing you the 4th September vocabulary. Maybe she has deleted the 4th September's vocabulary. Actually, my Wi-Fi is not working properly, so I'm unable to show you guys the PDF. Mm, yeah, you guys now can see. Yeah. So, so this is the vocab that you guys can see that in a single day she revised the. You can see this is the Hindu from a tutorial. It includes vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs too. So you can see if I am saying critical, it means important related. So critical can have many meanings. It can show important, it can show serious, it can be evaluative, it can be potentially negative impact. Means anything can be there. So critical importance. So from here I can say peripheral means it is not important. Of minor importance on the other outer edge. Similarly, ancillary means providing necessary support but not primarily. It is also not important. Important of great significance. Indispensable means absolutely means important. Instrumental is important. Key is important. Core is important. Main is important. Paramount is important. Principal is important. Weighty is important. Momentum is important. Cardinal is important. Fundamental importance. Linchpin is important. Imperative is important. Pressing is important. Urgent is important. So these are the words regarding important. So if I am revising important, you can see I am revising this type of, these are the words. So it is beneficial for me. And similarly, if I talk about temporary and short-lived, you can say it is momentary, evanescent, then ephemeral, fugacious, transient, temporary. So these are the words I know. Then it's done. Then it's I'm talking about triviality and smallness means छोटा सा. It's trivial, petty, insignificant, negligible, paltry, trifling, worthless, meager, minute, scanty, sparse. It is done. Then I am saying about evaluation, information, or praise. So evaluation, it is appraise, If I am saying in form, it's appraise. Then I am saying recognizing and appreciating someone. It is appraise. So then it is appraisal to act of evaluation and praise expression of approval or admiration. Then complete destruction. You can see annihilate, declimate, then extirpate, extirpate, expunge, exterminate, obliterate, wipe out, eradicate, destroy, demolish, pulverize, incinerate, then dismantle, smash, crumble, vanish. These are the words regarding the destruction, total destruction. Then similarly, from destruction, I can come to damage. Damage means soil weakens. It is mar, it is tarnish, blemish, ruin, corrode, deteriorate, deteriorate, strike, batter, grind. Then similarly, I can tabah by violent attacks also. It is sabotage, ravage, wreck, vandalize, plunder, ravish, loot. Then now I'm talking about skill or adjustment. It is adopt, take up, accept, or to begin to use. Then adapt, highly skilled or proficient in adapts, adjust or modifies to fit conditions, adapts. Agile means to quickly make decision, able to move or think quickly and easily. It is agile. So this is how I am, and you can see in a group I am revising 10 words. In a group I am revising 20 words. So this is helping me. So this is helping me. So if you guys are also looking for vocabs, you guys can watch Nimisa ma'am's lecture because it is beneficial and it will not take that much time, because if you do by your own, it is taking time. And if you just listen one time your from that lecture, you guys can learn the words, variety of words in a single go. So this is how I am learning this. So that's enough for today because I have to go to prepare my lunch breakfast and get ready for library. So bye everyone. We will meet again tomorrow in same around 4:30 a.m. Till then, goodbye. Best of luck to all cat aspirants and everyone.